Alright, it's time to enter the Bedlam basement. I heard like you have to like jiggle the handle like a certain way, and you have to say like a certain catchphrase. But I'm not gonna tell you guys the catchphrase. You guys gotta just watch this jiggle. Alright, and it works, see? Oh, no way. We're in the Bedlam basement. Check it out. Welcome everybody to the Bedlam basement. Brought to you in part by the Juggernauty. Alright, so we got a little surprise for everybody today. We got Madness.
What up?
We got Maximum.
It's good.
24 Eyes. Gil. And the man, Death Plus.
What's good?
Alright, so I'm gonna hand this over to 24 Eyes real quick. Let me just park by a little behind right here. So what's up everybody? Soleil with your boy, Death Plus.
What up?
Today we got an amazing interview for everybody. So let's start it off with, how you doing today, bro?
Chilling, bro. What's good?
Hey, you know, another day, another dollar, another day of paradise. Oh, excuse me, living in back, spasm real quick. Oh, great. This is the reason why they call me Spaz, right? Alright, so, okay, so, I got a really quick question I want to ask, well, not quick, but you know, okay, so, sorry guys. Back spasm. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna sit like all weird and shit. No.
Post on.
Post
Yes.
pose for the Death Plus. You know?
Yes.
Okay, so
Proposals.
yeah, I want to know about the feature, the EP that you did with Lil Peep.
Hell yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Definitely. We made that in 2015. He hit me up on SoundCloud back in the day and was like, just like, hey bro, let's work, fucking whatever. And he only had like, from what I remember, he had some shit online that like to this day has like gotten deleted off SoundCloud or whatever. Like it's just some like unreleased Peep shit as to like what most people you know what I'm saying. But like he hit me up back then and I like heard whatever that shit was and I was like, hell yeah bro, let's do it. And when I made the first song with him, I was like, bro, let's just do like a whole little project or whatever. And he was down, so we did that and released it August 2015. And fucking that shit was dope. Hell yeah.
Where can they? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Where can they find? Do you have this out like on iTunes or Spotify or anything that they can bump it? And
It's it was originally just on like SoundCloud and I think Bandcamp, but I remastered it in 2017, like right a little after he passed away. Rest in peace, Pete. Fucking and put that shit out on like all platforms and shit. So that's how I put that shit out on all platforms when I started releasing all my shit because I didn't really have anything up on Spotify or nothing until that point. And then I was just like, man, I could like release all this and actually like get some money off my music rather than just being on SoundCloud. Fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like getting nothing.
I feel that. So you working with Lil Peep, did that sorry, I gotta process it in my brain real quick. Did that come from the Schema Posse?
Schema Posse actually, me and Peep were like, I had Project Infinite, which I still got today. But Project Infinite was like a little group that I created with like producers and I had a few vocalists and Peep was one of them. So me and him just were in this clique together. And then he got hit up by Schema Posse in like, I think early 2016, maybe late 2015. And they wanted him because he was starting to really blow up on like the internet or whatever. And so he went to that because they were like real poppin'. Like we were just some like little clique of nobodies, you know what I'm saying? And like, which like that's cool. I respected it. I would have like probably done the same thing. They were really dope. And so he went to Schema Posse, and Schema Posse started really blowing up with like him, Ghostman, all those dudes. And then they ended up like leaving Schema Posse, like Lil Peep, all those guys, and me and like Gizmo and Lord Mac and all these dudes ended up getting into Schema Posse, and then like that really didn't last too long until like Schema Posse totally like went done kaplat.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, that shit didn't come. But me and Pete like we were on our own and before Schema Posse.
All right,
sure.
all right. So you guys met before the Schema Posse.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to clear that up. So my next question, there's a feature that you have with Swagtooth.
Yes, sir.
How'd that come about?
Fucking when I was in Schema Posse, Swagtooth, they had just put out like Alice Cooper Lettuce, which was like popping off.
Yeah,
I know
that. I love that video. I remember that one.
Yeah, that shit was tight. But so I hit them up and was like, bro, let's work. And they were down, so we did it. And like year or something after that, or 2 years, I don't even know how long, year and a half, whatever. Fucking they hit me up because they were working on their album Dead York, which ended up being their last album. And I didn't know that. I don't think anyone really knew that at the time. And I ended up getting on a song on that, which ended up being the last track. And also around that time, they brought me out to Brooklyn or Harlem, which, right? Harlem? I don't fucking know. And fucking that shit was dope. I did a show with them out there, and that was like their last Swagtooth show ever. So that shit was dope.
Damn.
I didn't know that at the time though. I showed up just like, "What's up? Hell yeah, Swagtooth forever, bro." So that's the end of Swagtooth.
Yeah, that's cool that you were there for the last show though.
Hell yeah.
Even though you didn't know it at the time, that's something. I mean, that's a.
Yeah, it was dope.
The next thing I want to ask. So I noticed these projects that you've been doing with Ouija. How did so when you did that feature with Swagtooth?
Yep.
After, they went their way and everything. They went their way separate ways. How did you wind up linking up with Ouija again? Or how did you, after the Swagtooth stuff, how did you wind up linking up with Ouija?
Fucking, whenever Ouija came to Detroit, I, like, knew he was in Detroit. I didn't know what was going on, though. I saw him, like, posting, like, pictures with, like, Violent J and shit, and I was like, oh, shit, what's he doing chilling with, like, ICP out here and shit? And, so he hit me up and was like, hey, bro, I'm in Detroit, let's do some shit. So I went and fucking picked him up, and we went back to my crib, and 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. worked on the first EP, just like the whole EP, all just in one night.
1 a.m. to 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I took him back out there at like 6 a.m. and was just like, hell yeah, bro, we did something. And then like he was telling me I want to call it R, cause he was talking about like, man, I wish he could like describe it, cause I don't know it fully, but he was talking about some like I think it was like some Columbine shit, like one of the like plans for something for like some mass murder or some shit was called like Plan R. So that was like the original idea, and that stood for Rejects. And then he was just like, let's do a full thing. So we started doing like a full bunch of tapes, and it's leading up to something.
So I'm gonna ask you, like, everybody's kind of trying to piece this together.
Yes, sir.
We're all thinking that it's gonna spell out Rejects.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it because I know a bunch of my homies, that we all following this and everything. So that's what we're thinking it's spelling out is Rejects. But
well, there's some signs that might be out there, but you never know. You never know.
It's purely speculation.
We could be spelling
Rejuvenation.
Rejuvenation. There you go. Rejuvenation.
So the R project that you guys did, E.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me how that? What was the behind the E? Because I like the story with the R.
Yeah, fucking with E, we ended up. I don't know when Ouija, he was in Detroit at first, and obviously like all that shit came out about him getting signed to Psychopathic and all that. So that was like already a thing, and he was like popping off with the fucking like videos and all that shit. And so he ended up moving closer to my house actually. So we ended up just like hanging out all the time. So it was just like a fucking like, bro, let's just come over and chill. So at that point when like we were doing E, we were really just like hanging out all the time, and he'd just come over and like we'd work on a track or two, or just like get it like, I think E Might have been Jay. I'm not sure which one, but one of them was another like straight up just like all nighter. But then the other one was just like came together over like time, just kind of throwing like a song here and there. But
So one of the two, E or J, you guys did the same thing for R, from like
Yeah.
1 a.m. to like 5 a.m. or
Yeah,
something like
straight
that. At 6
up.
a.m. you're like, I got it.
Exactly.
You're like, I did it. Accomplishment.
that was the approach. When we were like when he was like around here. Obviously, I don't know if everyone knows he's in LA now, but here we were just fucking like chilling all night, all the time, and we just be fucking working on shit hella, and it was dope.
Hell yeah.
Like even if we were just fucking going out, like fucking hanging out, and I'm fucking engineering for him at the studio or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just like always doing shit.
Just knocking it out like
Hell
left
yeah.
and right.
Definitely.
Hell yeah. That's why they came out so fast too.
Exactly.
You guys
'cause
are just
when
grinding.
we got together, we'd grind the shit out.
Yeah.
That was how it went. Yeah.
Every time you guys pop one up, it would pop up on my my Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, there's another one.
Yeah.
I'm like,
It's definitely been a minute since we put out the last one, but the new one's coming really soon.
oh,
Like, really soon.
very soon. You hear that? You heard it. You heard it from Death Plus. Very
right here.
soon. Next thing I want to ask is, me personally, I'm really excited. Part of the Ouija Max Street team.
Hell yeah.
I heard about it on his Twitter that you guys Ouija, and Gizmo were doing
Hell yeah.
a tour, which really blew my mind because I knew there was one coming. And after
Yes, sir.
he made a tweet about it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna blow this out. I'm gonna flood the news feed and everything. I tried to have everybody do it too. And then
Fuck yeah.
that flyer came out, and I was like, yes. Can you tell us how excited are you for this tour?
That shit's gonna be dope as fuck, bro. I haven't been out to the West Coast since 2016, so it's really gonna be dope. And like that's just the first leg of the tour that we're doing too. We're gonna be doing more shit, but
So
that's just
everybody
gonna
in
be dope.
the Midwest and the East Coast gets a little bit of this.
yeah, hopefully
this tour.
they're gonna get some of the flavor. It's not fully
Nice.
booked yet, but West Coast is. We're gonna do little sections. Hell
You
yeah.
guys are gonna do some alchemy on everybody.
Hell yeah, do the ghetto alchemy.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm stoked for it, man. I can't wait. You guys are the first show you guys have, I believe, is in Los Angeles,
Yes, sir.
and that place is gonna get crazed out. Just so you know,
I
man.
know. I ain't actually been to LA before either. I've only been out to Oakland, so that's gonna be
Really?
dope as fuck.
Oh, you're in for a
I
surprise.
know, I'm
then,
ready.
man.
I'm ready.
LA is City of Angels, man. It's
Hell yeah.
you're gonna feel it when you get there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Not to mention all the bomb ass buzz they got out there.
Definitely. I'm ready for that shit.
Next thing I wanted to ask too is sorry, I had it all
No,
in
you're good,
here and I had it all ready and I knew this was gonna happen.
Gotta get the notes on the hands.
Yeah. Oh, dang! The invisible ink wore off, guys. Crud. All right. No. So, you know what? Next thing I want to ask too is, you got any like merch? You got any anything that because I want some Death Plus merch
Hell yeah.
myself.
Hell
So,
yeah.
wondering if where can we find that or?
We got right now I got a few shirts left, but I'm getting ready to put out some new shirts. We're about to put out a few different things as far as merch goes, and I got some CDs out. I got tapes out. I got an old VHS tape that me and my buddy did a long time ago. It's fucking like a full visual album. Plays through as a video on a VHS tape. It's dope as fuck.
Huh.
Hell
I
yeah.
gotta check that out somehow.
But I don't think I said deathplus.com. I'm just gonna tell you all about it and not tell you where to get
You spell that or the symbol?
it. You said what?
Spell that or the symbol for the .com?
Death Plus spelled out. All just DEATHPLUS.com.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
There's a couple other things I was gonna ask. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
No,
I do
you're good.
appreciate you coming out and doing this interview with us.
Of course.
There was something really a good question I wanted to ask you. I'm trying to remember it.
Man, finish that blunt so we can forget more questions.
Well, and like I said, until I remember that question, I'm gonna ask you something else too. The one thing I wanted to know is your future projects. I want to know if you got any,
who you plan on working with next. I know you've been doing a lot with Ouija,
Hell yeah.
and with this tour and everything. I want to know, are you doing anything else with other artists by chance, or is there a certain one in your book that you're really excited to do a collaboration with? Or
Definitely. Fucking, I got a bunch of shit right now that I'm just waiting to drop. I'm like with just a bunch of producers, really. I got a tape that I'm working on with my boy Dear Guy. We're really just slamming out a bunch of shit as time goes by. Just kind of like really not focused on a release date right now. We're just working on like getting as many songs as we can together.
Yeah.
So me and him got some shit. I've been working with Scum a little bit. I got a song on his next album.
oh shit, Scum?
Yeah,
LSP?
Scum. Hell yeah.
What?
Fucking,
Bro.
I just sent him a track a few days ago. We're fucking about to get some shit cranking. That shit's tight though.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That I didn't even expect that, man.
Hell yeah.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
Besides, do you have any future tours? I know we talked about the second leg of the tour and everything. Do you have any other plans on doing any other tours besides that, or any other music videos that anybody can be expecting? Or
Definitely got some videos dropping soon. I'm as far as like shows go, I got that tour that we're gonna try to be doing. I'm gonna try to get some like random shows like here and there just through like November. I think I'm doing one November 22nd out in Flint actually. It's a memorial for my boy Oldie, rest in peace. Fucking but other than that, I mean pretty much that's it. Just the tour, just looking forward to that. We're gonna get the whole thing pumping after the West Coast and see what happens.
hell yeah, I'm really excited about this, man.
Hell yeah.
I think everybody's needs to know about this. Like I said, I'm really glad you came out for this interview.
Of course.
I want all the juggalos to know, what your next moves are, and I want them, to know that, Death Plus right here, he's grinding. He's been putting in work. You hear that 1 to 5 a.m.
Hell
He
yeah.
was in there recording
Out
with
here in the
Ouija.
studio.
Like, oh, sorry. Before I wrap this up, I remember the question now. The recent releases that you came out with and future releases.
So, what are we
Selling
trying to push?
projects.
What are we selling, man?
We got I just put out a tape like I want to say a month, 2 ago. Eternity. It's produced by my boy Banta. It's really dope. Really some different shit. Fucking. Other than that, just been dropping videos. Put out a few singles. I've been like producing a few of my own songs recently. Dropped one on Halloween. As far as future releases, just got like a few really right now we're working on like just singles and videos and like I'll release a project probably in like a few months or something. I got a few things going with a few different producers right now, but other than that, focused on singles and videos.
All right, so you guys can expect a lot of singles and videos coming out.
Got some secret shit coming too. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
So
We'll keep it coming.
we can find all this on deathplus.com.
Deathplus.com.
And then
is
social
That's
media?
where we got the merch. Twitter.com/_DeathPlus. Instagram _DeathPlus. And then Facebook is just like straight up Facebook, Death Plus.
And your music-wise,
Wherever, YouTube,
Hell
anywhere
yeah.
you want.
Word.
sounds great, man. Well, again, I can't thank you enough for coming out here to the Bedlam basement and
Fuck
doing
yeah.
this awesome-ass interview. Everybody, again, this is Death Plus, and I am Ole. And you informed Juggalos.
Chill.
Stay informed.
You guys, everybody have a great day.
Juggernaut.
Jugganati.
Whoop whoop.
We love you. Whoop whoop.